Chosen one, this is not coincidence. You are here by divine appointment. The moment your eyes found this message, heaven took notice. Something sacred is unfolding, and you were summoned into this exact moment, because God has marked this hour for you. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1, talks about an old truth. There is a season for everything and a time for everything under heaven. Anointed one, the time for you has come, not today or next week, right now. There are supernatural expectations in the air around your life. After going through the process of preparation, you are now at the point where manifestation can begin. Right now is your Kairos moment, the time when the eternal meets the natural, when what was promised in the spirit world comes true. God didn't just guess this time, He made it happen. And when God says something, everything in the world has to work together to make it happen. In chapter 2, verse 3, the prophet Habakkuk said, "The vision is still for a certain time. Wait for it, even if it takes a while, because it will come. It has come, chosen one. Now the wait is over." This week, today, has the weight of a divine decision. You are about to see why you were chosen. Keep watching this video until the end. Let this revelation fill you up all the way. This video is different. Now is the time to align. And please leave your best wishes in the comments. Add the number 99 to the word Amen. When you believe, your energy responds to your vibration, and your wishes come true. The unseen starts to take the form of the visible. Picked one, now watch this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Now let's start. It's not a coincidence. This is orchestration. You've been through storms that didn't make sense. You've been in places that felt like they were taking too long, only to find that they were actually where God was getting ready for something huge. That's what I know, because I've been there. There have been times when nothing moved. Every door felt locked, and every promise seemed to fade away. But something inside me wouldn't let go. Faith was that thing, not the loud kind, the calm type, those that say, "Not yet, but soon." Anointed. Not all of those storms were punishments. They were getting ready. At times, when it seemed like the end was near, there was a holy pause, a divine breath before a strong sentence. And everything that was promised during those breaks comes true this Friday. Today isn't just going to be another day on the calendar. The truth will come out. They are the rude kind that show up like thunder wrapped in favor. It will feel like 1,000 doors that were shut will all of a sudden open wide. It will feel like all of a sudden there is clarity instead of confusion. Moving the page will feel like reading something written by God. You won't have to question whether it's taking place. You'll understand. There will be signs, people, and events that will all point to the truth. And your spirit will suddenly feel lighter, more sure, and more stable. You have been chosen to catch the divine current that is moving toward you. Not through work or manipulation, but through alignment. You had something inside you that couldn't be changed. It stayed pure, even when there was no one around. You didn't taint your promise with doubt, even when it seemed like nothing was moving. I remember a time in my own life when I had to decide whether to be angry or believe. Everything told me to give up. It's not coming. Still, something inside me said, hold on. This is how things work. And I can tell you that God appreciates your loyalty. God has decided that your reward won't be split up because of this. It will be full, ending in a circle and overflowing. It starts this Friday. Heaven has thought of you. Not because you yelled the loudest, but because you were honest when no one was looking. You didn't work hard just to get attention. You stayed strong for destiny. Now destiny is going to call your name in public. What was hidden is about to show itself. What was missed is about to be looked for. The thing that used to make you wonder, why was this given to me, will become the reason doors open for you without you having to knock. Proof, not ideas or maybes, will be brought today. Proof that God doesn't forget. Proof that the time you spent waiting was worth it. There was proof that you were always in the right place, even when it felt like you were walking alone. There will be a change as soon as you step into today. Pay attention to how people react to your vibe. Watch how some chances come your way without you having to do anything. Pay attention to how your spirit says, this is it. Not because someone told you, but because God is telling you that deep down, you've been faithful from the start. And now you're moving into the land of clear satisfaction. Not just a blessing that makes you feel better, but one that sets you up. It's not enough to just feel good. You'll be able to tell that something important has changed. Something very big and unchangeable. The weight of waiting is about to go away. The cloud of doubt is about to lift. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community, through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. This is not the kind of big step forward that goes away after a few days. This is the level of legacy. This is the kind that changes families and generations. God saw every tear you shed behind closed doors and saw how strong you were in public. He kept track of the tears and wrote them down as prayers. Everything was moving even though you thought nothing was. You were never rejected because of the resistance you felt. It showed how important what was trying to get through was. God doesn't let go of heavy things easily. The release starts this Friday. Not just because of you, but because of you. You become the proof. The words that have been going through your mind in silent prayer are about to land in your hands. What your faith already spent is about to come back to your bank account. What your spirit has always known is about to show up in your life. You are the one He has been getting ready. Before you got here, the enemy tried to wear you out, but you made it. By grace, not by chance, not by strength, but by fate. The reward is now here. Friday is coming up, and there will be signs. There are small signs that the atmosphere is changing. The way people talk will be different. Some places that used to feel heavy will feel lighter. That's not something you made up. That's how you align. That's preparation from God. God always lets the Spirit see things that the eyes haven't seen yet. Before He gives, He lets the heart be happy. And your heart can feel what's coming like a drumbeat off in the distance right now. It's not noise. It is an announcement. People are talking about you in rooms you haven't even been in yet. Around you, plans are being made. Plans are coming together to help you. God is setting up people to meet you where your purpose takes you. There is no longer any randomness. Now, every detail is exact. Each link is important. There was a math behind every delay. Every yes and no was part of the plan, and this coming Friday is the peak. I want you to understand something that I learned over many years. God doesn't always make a big deal out of telling you that His plans are going to change your life. The biggest moves don't always happen when it's busy. Sometimes the biggest changes start with a sense that something is different that you can't put your finger on. This Friday will stick out in your mind like some people remember their wedding day, graduation, or honor moment. Yours will be different, though. It will be holy, not staged. It's not fake. Holy. The air will feel like it has God's fingerprints on it. I knew this was coming, even though you didn't know how. Your own voice will tell you. A change will be so strong for you that your mind won't be able to handle it all at once. The power of divine moments is like that. They don't wait for people to understand. When your heart is ready, they break through. And your heart is ready, chosen one. It's pure, not because it's perfect, not because you figured everything out, but because you gave up what you couldn't, and God made a decree to honor that. Everything will change this Friday. You're no longer waiting for permission. It was already decided that you would walk in. Not by other people or your past, but by God. And once God makes up His mind about something, no one can stop it. The spiritual enemy can't stop it. It can't be stopped by any system. The gates are wide open. This Friday is coming, and it's coming like a wave of divine justice. You passed tests that no one saw. You've been through quiet battles. People would have given up during spiritual droughts, like the ones you've been through, but you're still here. And the fact that you are still here makes you eligible. That quiet strength is what you need to say now. You didn't give up. God is now letting go of what has been stored. This isn't a chance to try again. It's a reward for making it this far. And this is just the start. The next Friday will be the start of a new symphony. It will be the melody of growth, the harmony of peace, and the rhythm of wealth. There is no loud bang at the start. There is only a holy knowing. You'll understand. You won't need anyone else to double check. Your spirit will know about it before the facts come out. The winds of God's favor aren't just blowing around you this Friday. They have blown through you. Every spot that felt like it was hard to get through will now feel like it's easy. Every door that was shut before will not only open, it will greet you. You'll walk into rooms where someone else's name was already there. It's not who you know, but who knows you. He thought today would be the best day of your life. This Friday isn't just about what's coming. It can be told by what is being taken off of you. You forgot how heavy some of the things you carry are for a long time. There were weights you couldn't see, hopes that you couldn't hear, and memories of seasons past that tried to cast doubt on your present. But God isn't just sending out good things this Friday. He's getting rid of obstacles. He's breaking the rules, putting an end to cycles. Today was picked to not only bring you something new, but also get rid of everything that isn't helping you get where you want to go. You may have felt the pressure rise recently, Anointed One. It wasn't because you were being punished, but because something big was about to happen. Before you let go, it's always the tightest. It is always the heaviest before the lift. The most tension is in the last few minutes before delivery. And that stress has been showing up in your relationships, your emotions, and your thoughts. Don't let the stress fool you, though. It's not the point where you break. That's your point. God, make the pressure rise so that the release is unforgettable. You have been chosen, and there is something holy going on around your name. It's not about praise just for the sake of praise. It has to do with recognition that comes true. Things that God told you a long time ago are now coming to the surface. Visions, dreams, and confirmations between you and God that you hid away are now coming to the surface. This Friday is the day when those ideas come to life. You are entering something that was only in the spirit world before. It's now crossing over. Things may change quickly, so don't be shocked. People may leave quickly. Old systems might break down. Situations that looked stable could change in an instant. That's not being unstable. It is a divine building. God is changing the structure around you so that the new that is coming to you can stand on it. Things that used to fit will no longer do, which is a good thing. Spiritually, you've outgrown it, and this Friday is a great time to grow. It's been like heaven has been calling you through the silence. It was a confirmation of your alignment. Every time you stayed kind in a tough world, resisted becoming angry, or chose to believe when it would have been easier to give up. Those lines are now drawing everything you need to you. You won't need to go after it. It will happen on its own. It's coming because someone said it. And when God says something, everything changes to follow what He says. This truth was taught to me when I had nothing to offer. I was sick of trying, sick of having to explain myself, sick of not knowing when my time would come. I was so tired that I heard something in my spirit say, "Stop pushing. Start getting." Chosen one, you are now there. It's no longer time to push. It's now the time to receive. There are blessings with your name on them. that have been kept in spirit waiting rooms. The door to those rooms just opened. Ready and timing have come together. What had been put off until the right time has now come at the right time, not a second early or late. This Friday isn't lucky. It is an appointment. It's not a surprise. That's the plan. It was meant to be today, right now. Today is important to you because it fits with your prophecy in a way that only heaven could make sense. Take a good look. That's for sure going to happen this Friday. You'll hear something that sounds like what you've been praying for. What your heart has been hoping for will come true in a message. Your spirit will jump when you see a number, a word, or a movement. These are not just random events. That's what coordinates are. There are signs that tell you you're not lost. You are being led, and God is taking you into your next season without making things confusing. He is doing this with divine timing and clarity. You don't care if other people don't understand what's changing in you. They weren't given this trip. You were given it to you. When God crowns the called, He doesn't ask the crowd what they think. You have already been given permission. You're already sealed. You already have permission from something much higher than people. You'll actually feel that seal work this Friday. That's because your energy is now in line with divine authority, not because of ego. Things will start to do what you say. You've had to wait long enough. Anointed One. You've been able to handle the silence without getting angry. You prayed without doing anything. So now the atmosphere owes you. The wind itself bears your witness in its flow. There are people like you who bring light to dark places and choose faith, even when nothing seems to be moving. The earth is groaning for them to come out. Those who put more faith in what they can't see than what they can. All of that work inside will come out this Friday in the form of change in the outside world. Even though you thought something big would happen, God often does things in the quiet. Don't forget about the little thing that can change everything. It could be a phone call, an email, a chat, a transaction, a wave, or a door that opens so easily that it makes you stop. In that way, divine alignment works. It doesn't have any resistance. This Friday will be like letting out a big breath. Your breath will finally come back after being held for too long. And this time, fate will taste like the air. God is making changes near you. Not to make you confused, but to set you straight. That feeling you've had without words, that vibration that's been going on under the surface of your normal days, that feeling that something is close. You're not making this up. It's a surprise. What was once hidden is coming into view, as the veil thins. It will be clear where there was fog, joyful where there was stress, and moving where there was stillness, and you won't have to make it happen. God made up his mind, and once he does, nothing else can change it. This is the week when everything you've been holding back finally makes sense. Today, everything is in order. The weather is getting better today. The proof shows up today. Something holy is happening in the background, and you are already in the middle of it, chosen one. It doesn't matter what it looked like yesterday or last week. In the physical world, the evidence may still be coming together. But in the spiritual world, the verdict has already been given. In the ink of God's favor, your name is written across this Friday, which means you will make progress. There won't be a shift. It's taking place. And you won't just see it this time. It will fit you. You'll carry it. It will move things when you say it. The doubt that was living in your bones will go away this Friday, which is the day when doubt is replaced with conviction. You'll move in a different way, not rushed. Don't worry, not weighed down, but sure. You might feel like the future isn't so far away for the first time in a long time. It's right here. Now is the time. Heaven has been putting things in order so that this moment is just right for you. Delays, closed doors, and frustrating setbacks were all part of a plan, even the ones that didn't make sense at the time. They made room for it. Other things were pushed out of the way. They made room for the thing that you are about to get. It won't come in small amounts when it lands. It will happen in waves. Blessings on top of blessings. Proof that there is no doubt. There are moves that feel like miracles that are stitched into your life. After this Friday, you might not recognize yourself. Not because you've changed into someone else, but because you're back to being yourself. Today is like a mirror that shows you your divine nature. You that is brave, whole, and sure of yourself. The version that never doubted their calling, even when everything around them told them to. The first, pure and powerful part of you is taking charge again. Don't be shocked if you lose your desire for everyday things. Once this shift is over, you won't be able to put up with things that don't make sense anymore. That's because your frequency has gone up. You are now moving at a higher frequency. Things that used to wear you down won't even bother you now. The noise will go away on its own. You will no longer be controlled by anything, not even confusion. You'll be able to see things clearly. Your ability to judge will get better. You'll be able to feel the truth without having to be told it. Dear chosen one, I remember the day when my own discernment woke up. It wasn't loud. It was like a whisper that got louder every time I did what it said. I stopped putting myself down. No longer did I need permission from everyone. There was a confidence in my steps that didn't come from me. It came from me. You are going through that right now. Today is not only a blessed day for you, but it is also a day to reset your life and make sure you never go back to what you settled for. You won't have to shrink anymore. You won't hide what you have anymore. You will no longer put off letting go of what you were born to do. You're not going to wait for everyone else to move before you do. Move now, says God. Shine now. Talk now. Come on now. This is not a practice run. That's it for now. You've always known that you were unique. Everyone in the world has tried to tell you otherwise. But this Friday, that inner knowing will finally be able to stand out in the open. That favor that has been following you around quietly is about to surround you loudly. When someone has been refined in fire, they leave behind a glow. And you, chosen one, have been through more fire than most people. You didn't get burned, though. You became brighter. You got here by taking every step, even the ones that hurt. It's not just a prayer answered. This is how God's plan is coming together. While you prayed for one thing, God was setting up 10 more things in the background. And starting this Friday, they will all start to show up at the same time, in sync. The best part is that you won't have to ask for any of it. You won't need to say anything. You won't have to worry about getting people to see how valuable you are. The shift will talk for you. The glow will talk for you. Every doubt will be put to rest by the manifestation. No matter how many times someone said no, the yes that comes straight from heaven will make them all seem like nothing. Some people have missed you, doubted your worth, and thought less of what was inside you. They are about to see the unveiling, not to get back at someone or boost their own ego, but to see what happens when someone puts God's voice ahead of everything else. Your story will be used as proof. Your rise shows proof today. Your life starts to speak for all the quiet times you got through with grace. Nothing will be lost. Everything will be restored, multiplied, and raised. But more than that, it will be refined. It'll be better, cleaner, and more in line with who you really are when it comes back. You won't feel like you're out to get success this time. If you're successful, it will feel like you're becoming more like the person you already are. This change isn't just about getting more. It's also about becoming more, which you already are. You've been rerouting your spiritual GPS in the background, and it has now reached its goal. At last, The city of promise is in sight after you've been through the desert. It's your turn now. Here's your sign. Please accept this as proof. God is still not done. He's just starting out. And He's not just giving you something. He is tying you to something that will last forever, something that can't be denied. The sky opens up over your life today. Today, heaven sends you a message through your breakthrough. Today, everything changes. And this time, things are going your way. A sound is resonating through the air around you. The outside world doesn't hear it, but your spirit does, like a drum beat. It's the beat of destiny, the rhythm of change, and the vibration of everything coming together at once. Chosen one. This Friday is not just a show of support. This is a divine moment that changes the way your days will go from now on. That moment changes everything. And when it does, you have to let the extraordinary take over. This shift doesn't come and go. That kind that gives you new ground to stand on. The kind that doesn't just move you forward, it lifts you up. You'll feel it in the energy as well as the events. Things will feel charged around you, like they're about to blow up, which they are. Every part of your life is being affected by a divine current that is readjusting the parts that don't make sense and putting them together in a way that can only come from God. It will show up in the way time moves more slowly during important times. You'll notice that the air is still just before something beautiful comes. That's God's breath hovering over your situation, getting it ready. He is not rushing. He is planning. Heaven is never in a hurry. It always shows up on time. And this Friday is that day for you. God has already started to show you the way. He has given you favors one after the other, like stepping stones that lead you into locked rooms, circles that used to ignore you, and chances that seemed like they were only for someone else. Now, though, those doors open as if they were waiting for you, because you were the one they chose. After this Friday, there will be a divine change in how other people see you. You won't have to show how valuable you are. The fruit will talk for itself. Your life will start to have a scent of enhancement, breakthrough, and the clear presence of favor. People who have never respected you before will now feel how important you are. You will know what changed, but they won't. You'll know that this Friday was the big day. It's a portal, a gate, or a threshold this Friday. When you walk through it, everything behind you lets go. The hidden self you used to have, formed by hardship, disappointment, and quiet pain, doesn't follow you over. What's coming doesn't need it. You're taking bigger, lighter, and cleaner steps forward. God doesn't just give blessings, He also gives people their identity. And this Friday, your real name goes live. It's the one he wrote down on purpose before everyone saw you. The most amazing part comes next. You're not the only one getting lifted. What's rising inside you will soon have an effect on all of your family, friends, and generations. Your breakthrough has a big effect on many people. When God lets something go in your life, it affects more than just your bank account. It goes right to your blood. And when there is a legacy, the blessing must be strong. It has to be clear. And yes, that's what's coming. You'll now walk into places you used to only dream about, as if they were your own. Not because you forced your way in, but because the time was right. What seemed impossible before now seems inevitable. That is a sign of divine alignment. You can't do something impossible without God. And this Friday, timing that doesn't follow natural laws will have to give way. There will be proof. There will be signs that you can't miss. It won't be quiet. It won't be unclear. It will be clear in the natural and loud in the spirit. It could be a message, a number, an amount, an open invitation, or a closed case that opens again in your favor. There is so much purpose behind the timing of this moment that even your doubts will have to give in and say, "This is God." You won't just go up, you'll stay the same. We're not going from high to low. This is a rise with roots. It's not just a high point. This is a new floor. Everything you build from that floor on will be a different size. You won't have to make choices based on fear or the need to stay alive. Being wise and having a clear vision will shape them. Because God isn't just moving you, He's also changing the way you see things. You will have a new view of the past. You'll start to thank God for the places where you cried. In the side trips, you'll feel the weight of His protection. You'll see that the path you thought was off track was actually the one that led you to help from God. This Friday will not only make you happy, it will also help you understand. When people understand each other, peace comes. The kind that it isn't easily shook by short-term changes or noise from outside. People will want to know what went on. They'll know something is off, but they won't be able to explain it. The whole story will only you and God know, since you and God were the only ones who lived it. You were the only one who could keep quiet when everything else was screaming for your attention. It cost you a lot to trust without getting anything in return. You're the only one who knows how hard it was to believe without cheers. That faith is now being respected. Today, a wind will blow through your spirit and lift you up. There will be no more struggle in the rhythm of your steps. Your words will be like divine precision, and just being there will have a pull that brings blessings to you like a magnet. Chosen one, you won't have to wait any longer after this Friday. Being able to receive starts now. The delay is over today. The promise shows up today. God has been getting ready for this day. Since the moment He whispered your name into destiny. In every chosen life, there is a time when time itself bends to God's will. When the calendar isn't just a bunch of numbers anymore and starts to show what the future holds. Picked one, this Friday is your day. The week of Friday has been waiting for you to become the strong person who can handle what's coming. Now, that version has come out. Not perfect, but in the right place. Not perfect, but true to you. And heaven says that's ready. This Friday isn't just a day. That's what it says. It is the clear sign of a spiritual decision that is already set in stone. Today, things that were once only felt become fully formed, and things that couldn't be seen become undeniable. You're not going into this day without anything. Every step that got you here, every prayer, every quiet night, and every secret choice that honored God when no one else saw it, are still with you. Everything shows up with you this time, and there's a reward for it. You can't say what changed. You will only be able to feel it. There will be no need for a press release about the change. It will make itself known through the air around you. Things that used to fight you will now give in to your will. Paths that were blocked will suddenly open up. People who have never seen you before will now. Not because you're louder, but because your life has a brighter glow. And no one made that glow. It's what God wants. Today, even the spiritual world will pay attention. Heaven is happy, and the enemy is scared. The reason being that this kind of progress can't be undone. This is the kind of blessing that can't be put back in old boxes. This is the kind of shift that not only makes you feel better, but it also shows you all the tasks that were trying to hold you back. And it loses its power once it's out in the open. You'll notice that your thoughts aren't quite the same this Friday. A clarity will come down, not the kind you get when you think about something more, the kind that just flows. Suddenly, the questions you've been thinking about for years won't matter. Peace will replace the need to understand. You'll feel free to move forward, not because you know everything, but because you trust the person who does. God is close now, so this peace will last. He's almost as close as your next breath. That doubt that tried to get you to break your promise is no longer there. The pain of yesterday and the fear of tomorrow are farther away than him. And this Friday, He shows how close they are in ways that can't be denied. A quiet moment that makes you cry for no reason. There's a message you didn't expect that sounds like it was written just for you. A sudden improvement in your mood. A spark in your heart. A soundless space that somehow feels full. That's God letting you know what your soul already knows. Now is the time. No longer do we need to get smaller to stay safe. You were hidden, but now people can see you. And not just for praise, but also for work. Someone needs to see something about your life. It starts to shine through this Friday. It doesn't happen through effort. It just happens. In secret, it's been getting better. It's been coming together under stress. Now that the pressure is off, you can feel their presence. The people around you might not even know what's going on. People will say that you sound calmer, look lighter, and seem brighter. But they won't be able to explain it. Because this isn't something that can be seen with the naked eye. This is the purest form of favor. Unmistakable, but hard to explain. The kind that opens doors for you before you even get there. Like when people whisper your name in places you didn't even apply to. The kind that moves out of the way for you. What's even better is this. This Friday gives to you too. It lets you do something. It brings out gifts you didn't know you had. It brings out the courage you forgot you had. It shows strength that was hidden by years of endurance. That part of you that was always meant to lead is finally coming out on the open. It happened because God told it to, not because you made it happen. Your life is about to make a sound that will be heard all over the world. It's not just noise, it's frequency. This is a divine vibration. It's the kind of presence that makes the right rooms buzz and the wrong ones quiet down. People stop and think about it for some reason. Like the kind that changes the mood just by walking in. That doesn't show charisma. That's a call. That's not skill. That's time. It's now time. The alignment won't just be around you this Friday. You'll have it in you. You won't feel like your spirit wants to be somewhere else, but your body is where it is. You will feel like you belong, like you are whole. When you have all of yourself present at the same time, you'll make real progress. That's when speeding up starts. There will be times this Friday that seem strange. It will make you wonder if it's real, but it is. And it might feel too much, because you've never gotten this much before. You've gotten flashes and bits and pieces, but this Friday isn't about bits and pieces. It's about being full. This is the kind of release that sets a standard, not just fills a need. This Friday, the room you walk into will be your new floor, not your ceiling. This is the base from which future miracles will be built. Don't press the reset button, start over, or hope things last. This time, the blessing will last for good. This time, the chance fits who you really are. This time, the relationship is worth what you're worth. This time, it feels like home. It will hurt deep inside you. Not pride, but holy confidence and certainty will rise. A sense that what's coming can't be taken, shook, or defended. This blessing will protect you on its own. This move is set in stone. Angels are all around us right now. This Friday was watched over by heaven, and it was waiting for you. Anointed one, I need you to understand something that has completely changed the way I see things. For years, I thought that a breakthrough would make everything easy, all of a sudden. But I learned that a breakthrough doesn't get rid of all resistance. It takes away the fear of opposition. This Friday isn't about having an easy life. It's about having so much divine support in your life that problems don't scare you. You'll no longer be scared. Not of failing, being turned down, or the unknown. Because you'll finally know that God has been with you the whole time and will finish what He began. In Philippians 1:16, the Bible says, He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. And you, chosen one, this Friday shows that God keeps His word. Everything you did in secret to plant a seed, be kind to someone, but didn't tell them. Give when you didn't have much, and choose faith over fear has been written down. And the harvest starts this Friday. This harvest isn't just about things, though. Yes, provision is on the way. Yes, chances are coming up. Yes, the doors are open all the way. On top of that, you're getting a new anointing, a blessing that keeps the enemy's plans from reaching you, a blessing that follows you around and brings you good luck, something that makes your presence a blessing for other people. This is what it means to bring heaven to people. Not just a buyer, but also a way to send things. And this Friday is the day you take on that role fully. People will start to look for you. They come to you not because you advertised yourself, but because of the Spirit in your life. They won't always understand why they need to talk to you. They'll understand why they need to. That's the pull of divine purpose. Now you know what happens when someone walks in on their call without saying sorry. Chosen one, you're about to walk in yours with more courage than you've ever had. You won't hear the doubtful thoughts that used to bother you. The people who told you you weren't good enough, ready, or qualified will no longer be able to reach you. God is speaking over your life this Friday, and only His voice matters. You'll be clear when you wake up. You are going to move precisely. When you speak with authority, things will listen. It's not about controlling or manipulating. What I mean is alignment that is so pure that the universe bows down to God's will working through you. It looks like you've reached this level of spiritual maturity, and it will be seen this Friday, not only to you, but to everyone else too. There will be confirmations that look almost too good to be true. Doors that open just the right amount of time. People that come with just what you need. Resources that show up in strange places. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, "This is not history, it is a living promise about your future." Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You won't just be thankful at those times, you'll be amazed, because then you'll see that everything was planned. Every connection was planned. Each delay was caused by positioning. God doesn't throw anything away. No one wants to feel your pain, cry, or wait. He has been making something beautiful. The curtain goes back this Friday. You, the chosen one, are on the verge of leaving a legacy. A legacy of success, not just personal success. This Friday will change more than just your life. It will change the paths of everyone who is connected to you. This change will be good for your kids. Your family will do well because you did well. Your neighborhood will be blessed because you stuck by it. This is movement in the kingdom. This is a divine plan. This is the plan of heaven coming true right now. You, anointed one, are at the center of it all. What are you going to do now? Chosen one. How do you get ready for such an important event? You don't. It's just sent to you. You don't need to work harder or prove yourself more. There's no need to earn something that has already been decided. The point is to let heaven pour what it has been holding for you into your open hands and heart. Trying to get something is not the same as receiving it. It means, I have to make this happen. It means, God has already made this happen. All I have to do is step into it. That's where you are now. The job is done. The win is done. The order has been made. The only thing left to do is walk into it with faith and hope. You don't expect a breakthrough this Friday. You are walking into one that is already set up. I want you to feel the promise of that truth, not the weight of pressure. There is nothing that can stop what God has started happening, because He has been working behind the scenes to make everything fit together just right. You're hearing this message right now for a reason. There's a reason why these words make you feel good. It's not by chance. It's not a mistake. It proves something. Deep down, God is using this very moment to awaken something in you that won't go away. A holy expectation that won't be shaken. There is no more time for you to wait. You enter the throne room this Friday. You've been going through this for too long. You live up to the promise this Friday. You've spent enough time getting ready. This Friday, you take a step into making things happen. And you won't be the only one there when you step in, anointed one. God is with you at all times. There is God's blessing all around you. There are angels of the Lord all around you. You'll be okay. It's safe for you. You are being led and are about to be blessed in ways that are hard to explain. It's not about what you deserve. This is about what God picked out. And when God makes a choice, everything in the world has to work together to make it happen. Don't try to figure out how it will happen. Give up the need to be in charge of the process. Don't worry about when things will happen. It's set. It's done now. You already have it. If you want to know that this Friday is marked, sealed, and guaranteed by the word of the living God, all you have to do is believe it. I've learned something very important on my journey. Chosen one. Things that changed my life never happened because of anything I did. They were the ones I gave up on. And I just said, God, I trust you. And every single time, He was bigger than I thought He would be. That's going to happen to you. There will be no doubt when God shows up in your life, so that no one can ask a question, in a way that backs up everything you've always believed. This Friday will be a witness, not only for you, but also because of you. Your life will have God's mark all over it when people look at it. They will see the change and know that only heaven could have planned something so perfectly timed, divinely aligned, and accurate. They will ask you how it happened, and you will just say, God decided, because it's true. It's not about how good, smart, or connected you are. This is a story about how faithful God is. This is about how heaven keeps its word. This is about God's timing meeting people's readiness. You are ready, chosen one. Every test, every trial, every tear, every moment of silence, and every season of waiting has made you ready. Everything got you ready for this. Things will be different this Friday, so stand tall, lift your head, and look forward. The big step forward has arrived. Now is the time to shift. You are the one whose name is written all over the promise coming true. The book of Isaiah says in chapter 60, verse 22, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." Blessed one, now is the time and God is making it happen. There's no need to push anything. You don't have to change things to make them happen. You don't have to beg anyone to see how valuable you are. Heaven itself stands behind you. The Creator of the universe has put his seal of approval on your life. And this Friday is proof that you can see that seal. Anything that was trying to stop you will fail. Everything that tried to keep you quiet will no longer be able to. The truth is rising, so everything that tried to put you down will be shown to be a lie. And the truth is that you were picked before the world was even made for this very moment. Today isn't just the best day ever. This is the start of the best life you've ever had. This is how a door opens that will never close. This is the beginning of a season that will change your story, your legacy, and what's possible for you and everyone who knows you. It was decided by God and decreed by heaven, and it will happen to you this Friday. Get ready. Chosen one, whatever is coming will be bigger, deeper, and more complete than you ever thought possible. So get your heart ready, your spirit open, and your faith in sync. Now is the time for you. It's your season now. It's now your turn. God chose that this Friday would be the best day of your life. If you're still here, chosen one, it's because your spirit knows. It can tell when the voice of God is talking to you directly. This is more than just information. This is called impartation. There is also something moving in the unseen world right now to help you as these words sink in. You didn't just find this message by accident. You were led, guided, or called to this place because this Friday, this very special Friday, is the day that everything changes for you. It was important for heaven that you heard this before you went there. Take a deep breath. This truth should make you feel heavy in the spirit. God has been getting ready for this moment for a longer time than you think. There was a reason every door was shut. Every delay was painful. And every confusing turn-off led you to this Friday, to this breakthrough, to this divine transfer. This Friday is set in stone. The courts of heaven will always have your name written on it. The angels that were sent to you are already in place. There is already a favor being given out that was kept in the waiting rooms of the Spirit. What was said would happen is already happening in the invisible world, and it's about to come to you in the visible world. You no longer need to work hard, a noted one. You don't need to push. You don't need to change things or persuade people of your worth. All you have to do is believe and receive. Leave your hands and heart open and let heaven pour what it has in store for you. I speak this prophetic word over your life right now. What God has decided for you this Friday can't be changed, put off, or refused. At the exact right time, every door that needs to open will swing wide. All chains that need to break will break. No matter where you are, every blessing that has your name on it will find you. You are walking into an abundance of God. Stepping into supernatural alignment is a big deal. You are now entering the fullness of what God has planned just for you. Not a copy of someone else's blessing, not a second-hand anointing, but a moment that is uniquely designed to fit your personality and was orchestrated by God. You won't just get this Friday, you'll become it. You won't just see breakthrough happen, you'll be it. Not only will you feel favor, you'll take it with you everywhere. Know this, chosen one, it's not over yet. This is the start. This Friday will open a door that can't be shut. It sets a floor that becomes the new normal for you. For miracles to come. This one sets the bar high. Things are going to change in your life. Things are going to feel different in your space soon. Your being here is about to mean more than it ever has. People are going to notice. They'll be able to tell that you've changed. Nothing else makes sense than something holy that can only come from God. Write Amen and the number 99 in the comments below before you go do this with me. This isn't just a sentence. It is a statement. It's your way of saying, I agree with what the sky has said. I agree with this word from the prophet. I think this Friday is mine. Your words should become a promise between you and heaven. Let your declaration set off what has already been planned. Sign up for this channel if this message made you feel something. You're not supposed to be here. More prophetic words are on the way that are just for you. Go now, chosen one. Be sure as you walk forward. You have Friday this week. It was planned by God before you were born. It was decided in heaven, in the eternal realm, and nothing can stop it now. It's not going to be your best day ever. It's right here. This coming Friday. You're ready now. Have a nice trip. Take power. Please go in God's favor. Now is your chance. Today is Friday for you. It's your turn now. Yes. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit Community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit Out Community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided e-books and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.